We want to welcome everybody. Hi, Darrell. We want to welcome everybody to our Zoom meeting this morning. And I want to say that these meetings we are recording so that if for chance that you don't make the meeting, you will at least be able to see it on my YouTube channel. So sign up for my YouTube channel. That way you're going to get the meetings and you're also going to get any extra training that we do. So I just want to remind all of you about that YouTube channel. Okay, and Dee, you are my co-host. I thank you so much. So I want you to watch the noise. And for all of you that want to, you can mute and then come back in. That probably would help all the noise in the background. If you just mute yourself and then when you want to speak, and you just kind of come back in and raise your hand, whatever, so I know you want to talk. Okay, Emmeline, we're so glad you're here too. So what we're going to do this morning is I have some training that I want to do, and I'm going to do it at the end, depending on how much time we have. But I'm just so glad that all of you could be here, and all of you heard the good news. Jaffer is giving us a July 32nd. How is that? I don't remember a July 32nd ever happening in the history of Jaffer. So those of you that are finishing up your totals, because Jaffer had a lot of glitches last night, that means that you get to have an extra day. So that's going to help our Deloria, because she's going to be finishing up qualifying as a leader today. And Jaffer gave her a gift of an extra day. So congratulations, Deloria. I'm so excited about you joining the ranks of leader. I admire you so much. And
thank you so much.
We have so much to learn from you, and you've been such a great participant on these Saturday calls. So thank you so much. And let's see, so we're going to begin, and Delan, I am going to turn the time over to you.
Okay, this is pretty crazy. So I'm working on two machines because one's not working with the volume and it has all my stuff on it. And the other one, which you can see I'm waving at right now, is my laptop. But the desktop, which is my face, I've been doing, I'm just letting somebody in now, a lot of Facebook. And it's been really quite interesting because if anybody, has anybody ever done any like tabletops or vendor shows or anything like that? Has anybody done that? Just raise your hand, thumbs up or something. Yeah.
No,
and
vendor top. Wow. Doesn't Gina O'Neill do that?
She does a lot of tabletops. Yeah.
Tabletops.
And they always, when you do these vendor shows, I've done vendor shows. I've done them with Darrell, I've done it with Michelle. I've done them with a lot of different people. And they cost you a lot of money. Ooh. I mean, to do a show at the home shows, I mean, sometimes if you want the whole weekend, they cost about, depending on if you can get in the last minute thing or a special, they can cost you up to $600 for just the weekend. Oh. So that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
So what I have thought to do, and then seeing we can't do those anymore, I went onto Facebook and I thought, well, I'm going to have to do my business on Facebook because I've heard or I've seen several people do a lot and be successful. And I thought, well, why can't I? So I went into Facebook and I had it already set up and it's all set, my website set up, and I learned how to do the shop now buttons and I did some boosting. I went through, it costs to boost. Yes, it does. However, it's like when you do a vendor show, you have people come by and just look, and they go by and they look, they don't do anything. So it's the same thing on Facebook. So if you do it with the vendor show compared to the Facebook, and yes, it says you reach 10, or well, maybe 1,000 people. In your vendor shows, they tell you the same thing, but not those 10,000 guests are going to come by your booth, or are they going to stop by and sign up and say, oh, this is lovely? They won't. So that's the same thing with the Facebook. Instead of costing me like $600 this past time, it only cost me maybe $79 for, I boosted about 5 or 6 different posts. I received 169 likes. Now that's more than I would get in a vendor show over the weekend. So, and yes, they're not all going to be interested and they're not all going to be, but they are alike, which means they liked me not me personally, but the Jafra, they liked that. So when I post on my business page, they are going to get those posts and they're going to see the posts. So I'm going, oh my gosh. And sometimes I'll have to go in, and when they hit the likes on a certain page, I have a page where maybe one has on hand cream and there's several likes in there. I'll go in and I'll click onto the like, and it shows me the list of the people who liked it. And I will invite, I check them out because, you know, I just check them out to see if they're real people. And I'll go to their personal page, which is weird, and see, okay, is this a real person or is this some oddity that's from over across the sea in dark Africa? So I go in and see, and I want to make sure that they're a real person. So I go in and check, and I go through, and then they'll go in and I will invite them to like me, to like my page. And sometimes they like it, sometimes they don't. I've only had one that was angry. I think he was a little old man, about 97. I don't know why he was mad at my lotion, but he was. It was just bizarre. So, and I just like the like, and it's kind of interesting because I do have like 169 likes, 163 followers. So that's kind of a nice thing. So I thought, well, what I'm doing now is I'm building up my Facebook likes and business page, because I do not want to do a live something or other, put my face out there to all these people I don't know, that I may not know. You know, there's scammers out there, and there's all these little weird people. So I just feel more comfortable to putting it just to my business page rather than doing a live out there. That's just me. Maybe it's just a funny thing that I do, but other people may go ahead and think it's okay. But I just feel more comfortable with them liking my page. And I don't want to, because what I'm going to do, last week we learned about, Wileen did a thing about, is anybody on the page where we watched this last week?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So where she did a post where she said, thank you guys for, I know you've liked my page and you followed me. I'd like to send you something if you're over 50, this sachet for that sachet. So yes, that. Put that in front of your body. Yeah, well, there you go. That's, yeah, so send the sachets. So what I'm building up is I'm building up the likes where I can, and I've checked them out so I know they're real people, and I will send them one of these little packets on that. So when I do that, I will be able to, I will say, go ahead and message me and invite you to leave your address so I can send you this. I'd like to send you a gift. Now that we're with the Jafra's birthday, which is kind of nice, we can say, Jafra's having a birthday, and I'd love to send you a gift from Jafra for their birthday. A little bit reversal there, but I'd like to send you a gift. And if you're over 50, I use this one. If you're under 50, this one. So it depends on which one, the two you have to send those off. So I'm thinking, I'm building my client base with the likes, and I'm going to send those, and then so that's kind of how it's kind of working. So I'm kind of excited about this because like I said, I did pick up 169 likes. I thought, oh yes. So it's the beginning. So I want to send my likes, and I'm going to send just personal specials, but they liked it, but I don't want to just blast it out there to where it goes to Ghana and all those other places, because I'm not sending things out to Ghana. So that's why I just think it would be better for me to do it when it's likes. So anything. So it was worked out pretty well. So far, so good. And it only cost me, I just boosted another one last night, and they cost me anywhere from, one cost me $4.35 because they didn't reach a lot of people, but then another one cost me $12. So it depends on, you can set the limit on what you want. So it's been really pretty kind of nice on that one. So I'm building it. And I do have an order. I received an order. A girl messaged me and she said, how do I order? And I said, oh, nice. And you have to interact with them just like you do people. Well, they are people, but interact with them and say, oh, you order from this way, you go to my website, and become kind of personal. I don't just always put on business stuff. Every once in a while, I'll put on get a good morning or be nice, be kind type thing, so they can, so they can see that I'm not just a business page, and I want them to come in and see more things. So does that make any sense to everybody? So you just treat them like it's a vendor show.
Do we have anyone that has any questions about DT? First, I have a question.
Yes.
What did you post? I mean, what did you do? Did you do a live Facebook? Because that's what she did, a live Facebook.
Well, yeah, I didn't do a live Facebook. I only want to do a live Facebook to the people that are like.
Okay.
I don't want to do I'm not comfortable enough yet to do a live Facebook with boosting it. I mean, boosting it.
What did you boost? That's what I want to know is what did you boost?
I'm going to turn my head to look at this other computer and see if I can get.
Can you share that computer?
I share my screen.
Yeah, share your screen.
Okay.
Show us.
Wait a minute. Okay, I got it. Whoops, just a second. Got to go in and take you guys off of this page and go in and get my Facebook. It was here just a minute ago. Now I can't find it. Just a second. So anyway, so on this one, I posted the specials. You can get these things from anywhere.
Yeah, we're not sharing your screen yet.
I know. Won't let me get in there yet.
I'm wondering if I have to give you permission. Hold on.
Yeah, this will not let me get into Facebook. You probably do, but I can go in.
Well, I've got you as the co-host, so that should give you permission.
Yeah, I should be able to do that. I just can't seem to get into Facebook right now. I don't know what. Oh, I'm in Mozilla. No wonder it doesn't know I'm in that.
Okay, so while Dee's doing that, who else, by a show of hands, did your live Facebook inviting them to see your? Remember, we were all going to do that this week. I haven't done it because it was the end of the month, but I promise you, it's on my list to do next week. I'm going to do the live Facebook post. I want to make sure I do the invitation, just like Eileen did the invitation. So how many of you have already done your invitation for the sampler? Raise of hands, anybody has done one? Okay, we're going to try it again this coming week. I know it was the last of the month, so it was kind of tough. But Karen, did you do one? Did you do but she's working on it. Good.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
You working on it too, Karen?
Yeah, I am. I'm almost set.
You're almost done, huh? Because I mean, I'm thinking that when I do mine, it's going to be from my heart. I mean, I'm going to give some of the information like she gave. It's just going to be a passionate plea to women that are over 50, please, to try these products, and that I'm going to send it to you free. And I'm going to use that word free, because that's such a powerful word. And it's going to be an investment. But I figure, golly, if anybody asks for the sampler, they just got to get it on their face, right? So I encourage all of you to do that this week. Okay, so Dee, I want to know, what did you boost?
Okay, I got it now. Let me see if I can let me share my. Where are you? Where's the Zoom? Oh, here it is. Okay, I'm gonna. Wow, it won't even let me get back in there. Oh, there it is. Return to the meeting. Okay, so now I'm going to share my screen.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're going to see the side face of me.
Don't see your screen.
Can you see it yet?
Nope. Now I do. Yes.
Okay, so I have. I'm sorry. So you're going to see the side of my face because I'm looking at my desktop. Sorry, it's not a lovely face to see this morning. So I have on. You can see that I have here. I've got my best group. I got my D-Best. That's the name of my branch is D-Best. And then I have Jeff, a consultant thing right here, and I click this. And what I've gone through, and you see right here, this is my insight. It says I've reached the 3,054 people, and I've had, on this last little while, I've had 39, and I've had 139 post engagements. It means that they've clicked on it. Then I put things like this, and let me go and see viewers. Let's go and see what it looks like as a view. And I want them to know that I'm a real person, so I'm not just a storefront. So I'll put in things like kindness matters. And it shows things like that. And sometimes so it tells me like I've got people following me here like this, including 103 this. And then last night, I did not know we were going to change. So I posted this late last night on about this August the 1st. So it's like, oh my gosh. So I don't know if it's been approved or not, but I started this. started this last night about the Clear Smart.
Right.
And so that was, I have got started it, but it hasn't been approved. They need to approve it first, something maybe, and it'll tell me if it's not approved. Then I change the top, just different things like this, where it shows the different luxury things. And then I have some old school stuff, shows little Jaffa then and now. I just put some things, and I put the case on there. This is what the people see. And I put on lipstick day. Then okay, lipstick day, yay!
I like that.
And some more lipstick things here, and then it's another lipstick stuff. So it's been.
I love that.
I did this like a couple of different times, and I did post this. So if there's anybody on that who would be interested, in how I had like 6 comments on this, and then if I go back in and look at, sorry, this is spinning here. Hope you're not getting dizzy. So if I go back and I look, I'm gonna move this. I want to exit this view, and this is what I see. It tells me the insights. I can edit the shop. It tells me I have some things going on here. On my ad center, I have 5 new things going on. In my box, I have a new comment. And this is how I see it. I can see how it's reached this many people. I didn't boost this because it wasn't available, but to the people that have liked me, it goes to them. I posted this kind of late last night. And then this is what I see, and I see it's reached 49 people, but it's really July the 32nd. So I don't know what's going to happen on this one. So, and it tells me I boosted at this time, and it finishes in 4 days. Right now I've reached 37 people, and there's post engagements of 6. So that tells me what, again, I can go in and boost it again if I wish, but I have 4 days left. And on this one too, it says the same thing, 7 people. I didn't, it wasn't available. Again, it'll tell me it's not available. So all these things, this is what I posted. There's where I had a lot of them. I mean, just a second. So it said it had 435 people looked at this, and it says 6 people liked. It wasn't my most successful one, but you know what? That's okay. And then I post something that kind of makes it kind of fun. My friends laugh at anything. Watch this, A, B, C, D, E. So I post things like that. So it just kind of gives them that knows that I'm human. Again, I posted this. There's just different things that I posted. You can see where it has the people I reached. There's one that has this one reached 85 people. There were 4 people that did engagements. They did something with it. And then somebody shared it. I think I shared it myself by mistake. I was learning on this stuff. So I posted some things like 3 times. Then I had to go in and say, oh guys, sorry. I'm just learning. I kind of double clicked and posted this like 13 times. Sorry. So they just know that I'm just as human as anybody else. And yeah, I did post things, and the people come back and see. And it's something like, the next pandemic, the world, it's so it's just kind of things that they know that I'm caring and I'm human, not just a storefront window.
That's
and
good.
just things like this. Yeah, see, and they reached 10 people. So I didn't boost this one, just the people in this. And I did boost one where there's one, see where, again, another 597 people. And right here, it says there's 23 people. I can see how they are. They like this. I can click on that, and it shows me the people. So I go in and I check these. Now I looked at this Mark King and this Myra or whoever it is, and I went to their Facebook and went, nah, I don't think so. So I didn't invite them to like me.
Yeah.
Because I want to make sure. It does take a little bit of time, but when you get a lead at a vendor show, I don't know about anybody else, but I'll take the paper, they sign up. I'll take the paper, flip it over, and write all sorts of notes on it, like, oh, she had long dark hair, she had a purple streak in her hair, or she had a little tiny kid, and whatever. Then she had twins. And I used that for when I called them this last time, and I called a lot of people because of that, and because of those notes that I took, I related those people. I did call, and I'd say, oh, do you still have your purple hair? And they go, oh yeah, I do. So there was that connection. So the same thing with this, I go in and look at these right here and say, oh yeah. So I just, like this one, I thought, I'll show you. I go into this guy and go, I don't think so. I thinking there wasn't Yeah, I don't know. So I thought, he's cute, but maybe that's really not him. So just the things I just decided not to accept his friendship.
Well, and that, plus the fact, is he in the States? A lot of times they're in another country. So you don't
Yes,
want
and
to go
I've gone
after
in.
anyone that's not in the country. You don't want to do that. Otherwise, if he was in the US, you could go after him. He's a nice looking, decent.
Yeah, but is that his really his picture?
Oh,
So,
yeah, you're
you
right.
know, yeah, well, yeah, I've never been on a dating site. Do you think they really look like that? Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
You're more
Yeah.
savvy than me.
They don't tell you they're 5'2" and you're taller than they are by 6 inches. So just things like this. So it shows you different things, and it tells me in the ad center, it tells me the summary of that particular ad. It tells me the audiences. I can change the audience. And here it tells me I spent 61 cents I set a goal, a limit of $12, because you can set the budget of what you want. And I've got 6 posts and 39 reach so far. It tells me I'm active. I can view the results. This is just the one I just posted, which I didn't know we were going to have another July day. So it tells me here, cost per engagement is 10 cents. That's actually kind of cheap, even though they don't get a response. But when I get an order, it tells me, and I did set the age from 18 to 50 on this one. So you can edit your audience on what you want. So it's like I can view the ad here, I can edit the ad, and it tells me right here in the details, it's active. And I can get more posts by changing some things, but I thought I'm just going to leave it like it is right now because of the July the 32nd. And my total budget is 12. I can change that. I'm going to admit this person here. Okay, and then it goes for 5 days. I can change it. The lowest I can go is 3 days. I tried to go 1 day because I wanted to do with the cases, but that didn't work. And it tells me where it's coming in here and how much we spent. So that's on that first post that I've done. So I posted it last night, and I've 39 people. Whoa, that's scary. So that's just on that one. So I can go back and I can boost another post, or I can go back to the pages again. Again, I'm just showing this, and it does show me just on these, and it showed me, yes, I learned a lot. I got rejected about 4 times because I put something in there. I sent it to a different web page. I don't know. I just said, oh my gosh. So I didn't know what I was doing for a long time. I was up till 3 o'clock in the morning one night. Didn't know I was up that late because I was
having so much fun. Okay.
So much fun.
we got to go on because I've got Evelyn. I've got Evelyn.
Okay, so I'm going to stop the share. There you go. Stop the share.
Thank you. Excellent. Excellent.
Okay, does anybody have any questions that I can maybe help you with, or anything, any answers, or help me? Yes, Karen.
What does post engagement mean?
Well, that means someone's done something, they've clicked on it, or they've gone to the website, or they've done searched around on your post to see what's on there. So they just didn't skim by. Just like people walking by on a vendor show, they look, but yeah, not interested.
Yeah.
Instead of walking to the booth and say, hey, they go in and click on it something in there.
Okay, thank you. I didn't know what that meant.
Yeah, it took me a while to figure that one too.
Don't forget, if you have a question or anything, be sure you hit the unmute, because most of you I have muted. So if you have a question.
Or they can put it, they can put it in the chat also.
Yeah. You have any
I have a question, Vickie. Vickie, I have a question.
Yes.
Can you hear me? This is Debbie.
Yep.
This is
You're there.
Okay.
We can hear you.
okay. So I just have a question. Like when you post, and I noticed the special with the precious protein. When you post those, I always want to post those pictures as well. But I noticed that Jaffer has commissionable on there, and I don't want people to see that. How do you get that commissionable off of there?
You can crop it.
Just crop the commissionable off? Okay.
Clipping.
Crop it, or you can put something over the top of it.
Because I've tried to crop it, and then it takes too much of the picture away.
Okay, you could probably, I know you can put you can edit and put something over the top of it.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Remember, all of you, learn how to do clipping. It's so important. In fact, I could maybe later, if we have time, I can show you how to do clipping. I do that all the time with all of Jaffer's things before I put it on. Okay, we have any other questions? Okay, we're going to move on. We're going to have Evelyn. She has some things that she's going to share with us today. And congratulations, Evelyn, as a Jaffa leader. I want you to know that Evelyn has been consistently working her Facebook, working and meeting people online, just like Delan is doing. And she just had over $12,000 in sales for her team last month. She is promoting Deloria, and Deloria is also promoting Priscilla, and Priscilla is promoting Cherie. I mean, it's just kind of amazing how she's consistently worked, and then all of a sudden it has just really taken off. So wherever you are, Evelyn, come in and talk to us.
I am here, Vicki.
There you go.
I wasn't sure what you wanted me to talk about today.
I know, I told you. What are you passionate about?
So I am passionate about growing my district. I get to say that word district now. Yay. So we just really been having fun. We just kind of set the goal and just work towards it. Like, for instance, when the laptop came out, a couple of people wanted a laptop. So we just kind of did a laptop group. So we had a laptop club so we can encourage each other. To be honest, we weren't super active in it because people were just getting laptops, right away. But really just working with the team. I'm very active with my team, especially in our Facebook group. We have a Facebook group, and we are, I'm always posting, keeping them on top of all the information that's available to them. So they're always in the know of what's happening. And now I finally got people that are engaging back with me. Because before I just always felt like I was talking to the wall because I was always posting. I haven't done anything differently, but now I have a lot more people engaging. So that's been fun. It's been a really great month. It's just been a really fun month as we were hitting the goals and people earning the beverage tea set, or the beverage set, and there's 3 of us that earned the laptop, and not too late. There's a couple more people who said they wanted to, so it's not too late. So we just work well as a team. We only meet once a month for our meetings, but we are engaged almost every day. I would say really pretty much it's been every day for sure this month because we just had a lot of momentum going. And a lot of goals that we were reaching.
Oh, Evelyn, you're just, I'm so impressed. I am, okay. Thank you, Evelyn. I just am in awe of your leadership. And last week, if you want to see Evelyn's postings, if you want to see it, then watch our meeting from last week. We taped it and she took us into her website. Now remember, you can go into Delan's website, you can go into her Facebook, I'm talking about Facebook, and you can see what they're doing. You can see their activities, you can sign up for it. So I just want to remind all of you that this is available to you as you meet these people and as you talk to them. Okay, so we have also, I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about using your cell phone. Okay, you can see my cell phone there. Now remember, I'm on an Apple, so some of you are on an Android, and maybe Evelyn, you can help us on the Android. How many of you have an Android? Let's just see. Who has an Android? Okay, Dee has an Android. Okay, Evelyn. How many of you have an Apple iPhone? Okay, so we have a lot. Okay, so I want to make sure this is valuable to me. Okay, I will take this phone and I will get it all set up so that it's just sitting there and I can be looking at it. I have like a little stand that it goes on. So what do I do all day long? I reach out to people. Now, some of you all know that I won both of the contests, and I want to tell you how I did it. And it really was using my iPhone. I went in and I opened up my, okay, hold on just a minute. I've got someone calling me, so I've got to make sure that I don't want to answer the phone. Oh, here we go, hold on, I'll say, here we go. Okay, so what I do is I open up my phone, okay, and I go to a person. Okay, so I will bring up the contact, all right? So I'll go in there and I'll open up a contact. And then when I get the contact opening up, okay, let's just say, let me get in here. I go to the phone, and I go and I'm looking at my branch report, or I'm looking at my clients, or whatever you're looking at, okay, and pull up somebody. Okay, so I'm gonna just pull up Cecilia right now. Okay, Cecilia Gammas is just doing, Russell Gammas is doing so well. I'm so proud of her. So anyways, I pull her up and I see her. And then what I do is I actually go to, I pull it up as a message. Okay, I want to message her. Okay, so that's the first thing you want to do, is send them a message. On the left side of my phone, it has a little icon that shows the camera. Okay, so for those of you that, I think all of you know how to do this, but I'm just reviewing it with you. So now you're going to hit that little button of camera. Okay, so when you hit the button of camera, now you're going to go to, it has this, all of your options here, and I'm going to go to video. So now when I go to video, I'm going to turn it so that it's showing me as a person. There's a little icon on the right-hand corner, and I can turn it around. So now I'm looking at myself. I've got my thing set up. You don't even have to have a stand for it. You're going to talk to that. You've got 1 minute, and your phone will tell you as the seconds are rolling by. So you want to passionately talk to your phone. Hi, Cecilia. I'm cheering you on, because Cecilia just qualified, and she also qualified for the laptop, so she's doing amazing. But she's qualifying, so I want to let her know her totals for the month. I want to let her know I'm cheering for her. Whatever you want to do, you put a passionate message there. You've got 1 minute, okay, to do it. Just 1 minute. If you go over the minute, I don't think it will post for you. Okay, so try to make it 58 seconds. You can say a lot in 58 seconds. So what you want to do is you want to put that message. That's what Jackie Geisinger does all day long. She wears her voice out. She's talking to so many people, but just that one little 1 minute message. So I want you to go into your clients. I want you to go into your reports, and I want you this coming week to let everybody know. Go in and find out who are your people that are on track for VIP, because Jaffer has a new report. Okay, and the report is to tell you who you have that's on track for VIP, who did the first month, who did the second month. We could do a whole training on it, so don't get frustrated, because Jackie's going to be coming out with really good training on this. But Jaffer has now given you all of the reports that you need for a VIP consultant. So you can do this little 1 minute message and tell them they're on track. I did that, and I had several people place the order yesterday, because I told them that they weren't quite at the $400 level. They were at 300 and something. So I told them, hey, you've got just a $20 order or a $40 order, and you're on track for VIP. So, all right, how many of you do this already? Okay, do your little video messages. Okay, so how many did I reach that aren't doing video messages? Raise your hand if you're not doing video messages. Okay, Deloria, you're not doing video. Okay, good. So at least you tuned in today, could see this is invaluable. Okay, so what you're going to do, you're going to go to your contact, and you're going to pull that contact up. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you're going to go on the message. You're going to, first of all, you have to message them. Then when you message them, it'll come up that you've got a little video thing on the side there, and it's a video. It's got a picture of a camera. So then you're going to click it. Now you got to make sure you turn the camera so you're speaking to your phone, and you're telling your phone your message to that person. Then when you finish it, remember you keep it under a minute. Then what you're going to do is you're going to be able to send it, because as soon as you hit the X, it'll come up in a message right there, pops up. There you are, your picture messaging right to that person. So you can contact so many people with this little, how many of you have gotten a message from Jackie where you got a little bit, so you know how it works. So I'm going to tell you, Karen, you could go, and all of you could even do, now here's another fun thing. If you do your little card, you know, with your little passionate plea about using, you can actually message that, and you can save it in your, it'll come up in your photos. Now you can take and you can actually copy that photo. It'll be a video, and you can actually copy it and paste it to all of your friends. And there you go. It is so fun to be able to use your little camera and use the video thing. Again, you can make a message to, you can make a message to your entire team, but it's really fun when you say their name. So that's the nice thing about it. Now, be sure you delete the messages, because you're going to make your phone get too much memory. You're going to use up too much memory. So every time you finish that message and you've sent it to them, be sure you delete the message and you delete it from your camera. Okay, so that you don't have all this backup of too much stuff. Okay. All right. Now, do we have anybody else that wants to share anything this morning? We're all going to be working on our Facebook. We're going to follow. Dee, I have to tell you, it is kind of overwhelming, but I figure if I just plunge in there like you're doing and do the boosting and then watch this video again, watch the Zoom meeting on my YouTube channel, that it'll help me to be able to do this. Okay. Now here's one last thing. We've got anyone that wants to share anything that they had a successful experience that they would like to share this past week.
Vickie, I actually did a couple of Facebook lives for the first time.
Live?
Yeah.
Whoa.
So I shared the, of course, my passion is Defy, and I shared that, and I had 4 people contact me right away that wanted to try the Defy, and so now they're trying it, and I have to contact them this week to see how it's working and so on and so forth. But so I thought it went very well, and then I actually followed up, and then I went on vacation after that. But I was going to follow up with a video live on each product each day, and I started out with the cleanser, and then I went on vacation. But yeah, so I'm just starting to do the live Facebooks, but I think it went pretty well.
I think so. What did you say? Do you remember what you said?
Oh, I just talked about the Defy and you know, what it does and how phenomenal it is and so on and so forth. And must have worked because I had 4 people contact me right away.
So it was a kind of an emotional plea, like, you know, I'm using these products, I love them, and you deserve.
Yes, and now and so of course it's on my I have a Facebook group for my clients. It's on there, and I looked yesterday and there's like 60 views, so people are watching it.
That is wonderful. Okay, that's what my challenge is to all of you this week. And if you don't want to do a Facebook Live, then just do a video on your phone like I just told you to do and send it to people. It's so easy. Just a little testimonial, and that you want to send them a free sampler. I mean, does it get any easier than that? All of you, most of you, not all of you, but most of you have a team, and that team needs to hear from you with a personal plea to use the Defy products. Okay? And now, here's what Jackie is doing. I loved her video that she did last month where she took us through the catalog and just went through all of her favorite things. You don't have to do that. You just have to forward that to your team. So, you know, Jackie's made that available. She's going to do it at the beginning of the month, and she's going to do it at the end of the month. So I'm just going to say, you know, we've got that support right there. But it's reaching out to all of your people. And you've got a lot of people that are on your phone tree that you haven't talked to. They're leads. You don't even have to pay for them. They're just people that are on your phone that you haven't talked to for a long time. And all you got to do is send them a video and let them know what's going on in Jafra. And I agree, Debbie, it should be the Defy products. That's my passion also. Okay, so how many of you are using Jafra setting spray? Okay, so on this setting spray, isn't it fabulous? I mean, that's the way you finish your makeup. Okay, here's another tip for the setting spray. Okay, well, not another, but first of all, when you finish all of your makeup, okay, you're finished with your makeup, you've done your powder and everything. You want to make sure that you spray your face, okay? Because this is a setting spray. It sets all the work that you've done on your face. And I hope all of you, because when you get up in the morning, remember, you have people to meet, okay? You have, you know, every morning I get up and put my makeup on. I haven't done that really in years, but I do it now because I know I'm going to get on my meetings. I'm going to start video people. And so when you do that, you're going to be meeting people every day. So when you get up, put your makeup on. You got a reason to put your makeup on. Okay, and you got a reason to use the setting spray. Now, let me tell you another thing I found. You know, our new, our gold mascara wand that I love so much. Bronwyn loves this mascara wand because she says she carries it with her all the time and tells everybody about it. And all of you do know that when, Bronwyn, go get you probably, I was going to say, when you get the mascara wand, you know that there are two parts to it. There's a little ball on the end, and then there's the flat part. So you're supposed to use the flat part, okay, to put your mascara on, okay, the flat part. But the little ball on the end, it's for feathering. It's like to go like this and feather. And so you've got two parts to that mascara wand. But here's the other problem. It does dry out a little bit. I don't know if you found that, but you know, so what I do is I use the setting spray and I spray the applicator and it just revives it. And all of a sudden now I'm putting it on and doing the little ball and going across, but the setting spray kind of revives it and makes it so that it's moist again and that it goes on. How many of you knew that? Ah, you didn't know, did you? I discovered something new about the setting spray. It's really good on the mascara wand. Okay.
Vickie,
Uh-huh.
I take my makeup and put it on my hand, and then I spray the setting spray, mix it together, and then I put it on.
Oh, that's a wonderful idea. Helen, what else do you do? What else do you do?
I love it. I mean, because then it really sets it and it's there and you don't spray your eyes or whatever. It's just easy.
It really is. So now to make your lipstick stay on longer, remember, makeup on the lips, and then I like the white powder. I don't have it in front of me. I thought I brought it here this morning, but the white powder that's in the Royal pack, the gold lid, it's the white. And anyways, make sure you do that across your lips because you need to make up, powder, and then use your matte. I love the matte wand, and then the lipstick on top of that. But when you do layers, your lipstick's going to stay on a lot longer. Does anybody else have any other tips? Don't be shy. Yes, Evelyn.
I have. So another tip for the setting spray is when I do my eyeshadows. You know, our eyeshadows are wet dry. I spray the brush, the makeup brush, and then apply the eyeshadows, and it goes on better and more vibrant color, and you don't have to worry about the crease, and your eyeshadow is going to last longer.
Wow, so take us through that then. When I use the brush, you spray the brush, and then
yeah. So I'll just do a little bit of spray on the end of the brush, and then dip the brush into the eyeshadow palette, and then apply it to my eyes. So it's because it's a wet dry formula. So instead of just wetting it with water, I wet it with the spray.
Okay, so one thing too, Evelyn, that I like to do is I don't use, well, sometimes I use the pencil maybe at the end, but when I'm putting on my liner, I like to spray I use a very thin brush, and I like to spray that brush, and now I'll spray it with the setting spray. And then I go into the dark eyeshadow, like the black or the dark brown, and then I apply that line as my liner, because Jafra's eyeshadows also will stay on all day, and you can use them as a liner. That's my favorite way to use a liner on my eyes. But now I realize the setting spray, I should be using that, Evelyn. That should be, instead of water, it should be my base.
So I have a question with the setting spray.
Mm-hmm.
So it works just as well when you put it with the product as it does when you spray it on. I don't use the spray. I haven't used the spray.
That's what they're saying. Like I say, I was using, that's what Evelyn is saying. Spray your brush. And so's Helen saying, use it to spray. When she puts her makeup on, she's saying she sprays it with the setting spray and then applies it on. So I'm guessing for Helen, she says that it helps the makeup to blend better, right, Helen?
Yes, and it stays on all day.
Wow.
But I also spray my face afterwards too, because I love the way it feels, and I love the illumination that it gives to you. It's absolutely fabulous. I will not do my makeup without the primer and without the makeup spray. It's just why bother?
And so when you're doing your YouTube videos, or you're doing your Zoom, or you're doing, whatever you're doing, keep it right there by your desk, because you want to be able to glow when you're talking to people and doing your videos. So the setting spray is a great tool. The other thing that I keep right by my my phone is my matte lip liner, and the lip gloss or lipstick or whatever. It's the matte one, and it's in the wand. But I have that so that before I do my calls, because I like to freshen up my lipstick, and it's so easy to do that. So, but I like the fact I can see right now on the camera that just using that setting spray, it made my skin glow. So got to remember that too during the day. Okay, do we have any other questions today? What did we learn? Okay, so what did we learn? Or what do you want to know from somebody else? Oh, did I forget to call on anyone for today? Okay, so we talked about using our phone, and we're going to send video messages to all of our clients. We're going to do a testimonial on the Defy products. Remember, we're going to do a testimonial this week so that next week when we come back, we can talk about it. So I know Carolyn Murphy Brown, she was out visiting clients. She lives in Washington, but she's out visiting and seeing her clients this week. Carolyn, do you have anything you want to say? Are you talking today? Some people maybe didn't put their makeup on, aren't talking. It's okay. Okay, so we've got these cards. Remember what she told us. We cut them in half with the scissors, right? And then we put that little note in. And then what a note is your testimonial, or how to make sure they use the products, blah, 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 okay. And then you fold it in half, put it in with your note, and it mails for the price of one stamp. Okay.
Did you send us the note, or did we have copies of the note?
The note, I got to do that. I'll make a note.
Yeah, I go, hey, I just put in some random facts.
If you want the notes about these calls, and I'll do that. I'm going to put it on my WhatsApp team. So all of you received an invitation to my WhatsApp team, okay? And that's where I'm going to use that to do all my posting. So if you want to see the posting of what Wileen put in, I will do that today, and I will post it on my WhatsApp team. So all of you join my WhatsApp team, okay? That way I can keep in touch with you. I can let you know what's going to go on every week on our Zoom meetings. Okay, one more thing I'd like to talk to you about today is making sure that you're using YouTube. Okay, YouTube videos are so powerful. There are many things that you probably want to know how to do, like Facebook posts, how do I, whatever you want to know, you go into YouTube and you put it there. How do I use Zoom? That if you put in how do I use Zoom, you're going to get so much information. How do I use Google Keep? Remember we talked last week about how to use Google Keep? If you have any questions about that, you go to YouTube. How do I use Google Keep? If you're not using YouTube videos to train yourself, if you want to know how to do a Facebook post or a Facebook Live, I'm not kidding you, just go into YouTube and put it in, and up comes all these amazing videos that are going to help you to do this Jafra business. So I want to just make sure all of you are using the YouTube video for anything. Let's just say you want to learn how to, I think a couple of weeks ago, I wanted to learn how to do watercolor. I thought, oh, it'd be so neat to know how to do watercolor little cards, you know. And I put it on Facebook. How do I use watercolor? And all of a sudden, bang, it all popped up. How to paint with watercolors. I did not follow up on it because I decided that was not for me, but I had the idea. So I like to do a lot, how to use your iPhone. Okay, we talked today about how to do a live video message, and maybe you have some questions on that because I wasn't very clear. What you're going to do is, how do I send an iPhone message using a video? Okay, just put it in and you'll get all kinds of help on YouTube on how to do something or how to post a live video on your iPhone or on your Android. It's there. The whole world is at your feet on learning what to do with your business or anything. You know, how do I, if you want a recipe, anything, the world is there for you. You've got to learn. And then all of you know how to, and I got to say this carefully because I don't like Siri to listen to me, but Siri or whatever it is on an Android, just to ask the question on your phone and up comes the answer. So just remember, you have the whole world at your feet with this telephone and with your, learn how to use it and ask, what's the weather today? I'm sure all of you are doing that anyway, but when you go to YouTube, you can get so much help on how to do Facebook, how to do Zoom meetings. It's all there. The world's at your feet. So what are we going to do this week? We are going to do we're going to do a live testimonial on the Defy products. Oh, that was one thing before we leave. I've only got just a few more minutes. How many of you know about the Clear products? Have you all watched the video on the Clear products? No? Okay, do you want to see a little bit of snippet of the, let me see if I have it on here. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. Okay, here we go. And then I'm going to go into my I'm going into my Finder and I'm going into my downloads. Okay, so here we go. I've got these movies. Now, when I had the most amazing time because this week when we won the summer trip, we got to watch all the videos. They are going to be up. I don't know if it's going to be today or not. Has anybody watched the videos yet? Is it up online yet? Okay, I'm going to just show you a few snippets, okay? Because I only did 1 minute videos because I wanted to make sure I could send it on the phone if I wanted to. So here we go. Tell me if you can hear okay. Here we go. Okay, let me make sure I've got my, okay, the video is up. Here we go.
It's really uplifting to be a part of that transformation. By helping your customers switch to the Clear Smart Ritual, you can be a part of that transition too. Something really to be proud of. So let's talk about what makes Clear Smart smarter than other acne care brands. First, it starts with a really beautiful lightweight texture that delivers results because the ingredients help to support a skin barrier without the harsh ingredients that make skin feel so comfortably soothed, but never dry or irritated. And these fragrance-free products are all fragrance-free. Why? Because I can tell you from personal experience, acne skin is often dry and sensitive, and fragrance can sometimes be irritating to this type of.
Okay, now hold on. No, we're going to the next one. Okay, here we go. Next movie.
8 out of 10 agree that it gives all-day oil control and improves texture and visibly reduces the size of pimples. After 4 weeks, these same people said that 100% agree that it's gentle but effective. A lot of acne treatments can be way too harsh on your skin, causing redness, dryness, flaky skin. And 98% agreed that the appearance of their skin was noticeably improved, with blemishes, pimples, and blackheads reduced. 98% agreed that it helped to prevent new blemishes. So with real men and women in this 4-week challenge, the results were astonishing, and not just for their skin. After using Clear Smart, noticed that their skin looked clearer, smoother, and healthier. Plus, they felt
Hold on. I gotta put my battery in. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta do this really quick. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, I saw my battery going dead. Hold on. Okay, here we go. All right. All right. All right, here we go. Next video. Are you enjoying this? Are you there? Okay. Okay, here we go. Next movie. I hope you're all there. I can't hear you, but I'm going to play it. Here comes the next one.
We're here, Vicki. Yes, we're enjoying it.
works in multiple ways to effectively yet gently treat and prevent blemishes by controlling excess oil, acne-causing bacteria, and unplugging pores. Smart is suitable for all skin types, all ethnicities, and all ages from teen to adult. So let's learn about each one now. It all starts with our beautiful, effective foaming cleanser that rinses clean without drawing or tightness. It has a low pH that helps skin's microbiome stay balanced and the acne is under control. The acne-fighting benefits start with this very important step to immediately unclog and purify pores. They help.
Hold on. I'm coming. I'm gonna. Here we go. Okay, let me see. Wait a minute. Hold on. All right, here's the next movie. Here we go.
8 out of 10 agree that it gives all-day oil control and improves texture and visibly reduces the size of pimples. After 4 weeks, these same people said that 100% agree that it's gentle but effective. A lot of acne treatments can be way
I think we
too
saw this
harsh.
already, so hold on. I think we saw this one already, so let me go over here and let me do the next movie. Okay, let's try this one here. Oh, I think we saw this one. Okay, I'm gonna come back. Okay, here we go. Yeah, the key ingredients. This is good.
Natural barrier as it helps activate skin's natural defenses against acne bacteria. Succinic acid boosts the action of acne-fighting salicylic acid and is yet another ingredient that encourages a healthy, balanced microbiome. We also have powerful, targeted acne-fighting ingredients in every single product, like blemish-busting salicylic acid. This salicylic acid is so important to gently unclog pores, tackle excess oil, shrink blemishes, and help prevent blackheads and future breakouts. And vitamin B3 helps to unclog pores, visibly shrinks blemishes, and boosts hydration. And these powerful ingredients and formulas deliver exceptional results. When we did a 4-week study,
Okay, hold on. Remember, I'm doing this. I wasn't even planning to do this, but they were showing this video and it was like, oh my gosh, get my phone out and start, here we go. This is the last one I'm going to show you. Here we go.
My skin can improve. My behavior has changed a lot. I just don't want to put anything on my face because it's so bright and I want to show it.
Okay, that was a short one. All right, now what I want to show you, okay, hold on, I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Okay, what I want to show you is how many of you miss the skin fresheners? how many of you miss facial cocktail? Those of you that are really old. Okay, so
Thanks.
how many of you have clients that are saying, where is my skin freshener? Okay, Daryl Lee does. Okay, in fact, while I was watching this meeting with everybody, I was texting Daryl Lee in the middle of it saying, it's back. All right, here it is. Here is your skin freshener. Okay, I have been using that for the last couple of days because they gave us all a free set. I know you can't see. I'm trying. There it is, right there. Okay, there is your skin freshener, ladies. And guess what? You take your cotton pad, and when you're done cleaning, you take your cotton pad and you wipe this all over. And you really, and you know how we used to see the soil, extra soil? It's there. You will love it. You've got clients right now that are going to order tons of this because it is like our facial cocktail. It's, you ever how we used to have our skin freshener and we miss it so much? Well, guess
Vickie,
what? It's back. Yes.
did that have the salicylic acid in it also?
Everything does, she said.
Okay.
And is this what it says? Active ingredients, salicylic acid. I better learn how to say it. But oh my gosh, Dee, I couldn't believe it. So what I do now is after I clean my face, I use the cotton pad. And by the way, Costco, you get so many cotton pads, and they got those big things of beautiful round cotton pads. So anyways, you take that and wipe your face after you've cleaned, and you're going to love. And I don't care what they say, when you finish, you can't believe the soil that's on your face because it's there.
I have a question, Vickie. Is
Yes.
Bronwyn. Okay, so when you take off, is there a cap also a flip open
Yes,
top, or is it just you have
is.
to take the top off?
No, it's a flip open right here, Bron.
Oh, okay.
Open.
So you
And
can
so
do both ways.
I just took the lid off because I wanted it.
Yeah.
I did my
Okay.
pad like that, but no, it's a flip open.
Okay.
And so hold on just a minute. Hold on just a minute.
Ellen, you were also a part of that group, right? For the training for the teen line?
No.
Do you, will we have this in travel size and postcard sachets?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
And here's what it looks like now. Again, I'm on my, can you kind of see, here's the bag. And here's the packaging. This is what it kind of look. Can you see? I'm trying to make sure that my green screen. So let me tell you what we have here. We have here Clear Smart Clear Pore Clarifier Hydrator, Clear Smart Shine Control Sunscreen. I believe that this is the one that doesn't have the hydroxylic acid in it because it has got a sunscreen in it. She will explain. I believe the whole video that I showed you is going to be up, and it might be on Jafra today. Whenever we switch over, okay, this whole video series that I showed you is going to be on Jafra's video. The whole. And did you notice who is it that speaks about our products? You know, we see her at convention. She's doing all of the presentations.
Andrea.
No, I don't think it's Andrea. No.
Oh.
Did you see the blonde? Did you see her? She's blonde. And she was the one that was speaking up in the corner when I showed the movie.
Oh, I couldn't see her, what she looked like.
See her? She's blonde. It's not Andrea. Anyway, she's the product person. She's the one that does all. She told us all about Defy. Who trained us on Defy? That's who's doing the presentation. It wasn't Andrea. She's fabulous. And here we go. We've got a Clear Smart Clarifying Cleansing Foam. And then we have the Blemish Spot Treatment. Okay. Can you believe I almost forgot to tell you all about this? Oh my gosh, it is so exciting. But I love the the freshener or whatever. I love it. Love the packaging. You can kind of see the bag. I hope you can. Can't believe, here we go. There's the bag. There's the bag. Comes in a beautiful, and everything's turquoise. I love the coloring in it. It's just what it's, you know, and so anyways, that's coming, and I think we're going to do really fabulous with this new line. Any questions?
I have a couple of things. First of all, can we still order these? I haven't been able to order these for like ever. Does
No,
anybody know?
they're a printout. Jafra took them offline, and you can print them
Just
right.
print them out. Okay, the other thing, Vicki, is you haven't talked about the auto ship.
Oh my gosh, Daryl, tell them about the auto ship.
Well, evidently, and I don't know when because you just gave me bits and pieces, but we can now have all of our sets auto shipped, correct?
Right.
At a lower, at a much discounted price than what we can even get them for, correct?
Yes. I was
And
there.
when does that go on?
I wanted to know where that movie is. I took a little snippet of that movie, but I just got it all as movie files. But you know what? It's all going to be up tomorrow. So on Sunday, you have something to look forward to. All the information on the auto ship, all of our products. And let me see, there'll be, if you like have 2 auto ships, in the same household, there's like a free shipping, all kinds of exciting news. But everything is going to be available on auto ship. Do you know what that means for you ladies? You got to learn Facebook. You got to know how to learn live Facebook. I know this is a learning curve, but you go to YouTube, put it in that you want to learn these things, because if you don't, you're going to be left behind. You're going to have a business that just goes on for you, whether you're working it or not. It's because you've learned how to do this new learning curve. So I'm just pleading with you, don't give up. This is your dream business. And if you think that all of this COVID is going to go away and everything is going to return to normal, remember, it's not. Okay, you've got to learn how to do the Jafra business online. You've got to learn. And if you have a full-time job right now, count yourself really blessed, because I don't know how long that job is gonna go in the same way that it has. That's why you've got to build a Jafra career. I plead with you, build your Jafra career. Learn how to do Facebook. Go online and don't miss Jackie's videos. Don't miss this support group that you belong to with me. And go with other people too. Find out what they're doing. Go online and do Zoom. But YouTube is one of your best training aids. And so learn how to use YouTube and learn how to do this business, because this is the future. And Jafra is giving you all of these products, and then they're going to give you auto ship. It's just a built-in business for you. And how are you going to find people? They aren't in your backyard. They're not around the corner like they used to be. They're your friends on Facebook. And if you have said to yourself, well, I'm not going to do Facebook, remember, you're cutting yourself back, because you can do like Deland did and go out there and meet more and more people all over the United States. And you can build your team of clients, and you can build your team of consultants. So this is Vickie Hacking, and we have any questions? I'm pleading with you. Learn how to do this business on YouTube and Facebook, and learn how to do it with your business page. Okay, so we got some real good role models here. We got Evelyn, and then don't forget to look at some of the people. Well, we're going to have Gina O'Neill. She's going to help us too. But I'm going to I've got people that I'm going to be interviewing, and I'll put them on my YouTube channel. So when you sign up and subscribe to my YouTube channel, you'll automatically get anything that I put there. Okay, if it's a Zoom meeting, if it's an interview with like Hannah Wachter, and Hannah's going to do another video with us this month. So don't miss my YouTube videos, because that's going to be one way that I keep in touch with you. So I'll see you next week, same time, same place. And watch the videos on all this new Clear Smart. It's going to be available on the Jafra, because nothing's going to be on Jafra Royal anymore. They're not going to do Jafra Royal. They're going to do everything on the website where you order. That's all going to be there, all the training. So you'll love this interview on the Clear Smart that she did. It was so good. And I just gave you a snippet, okay? And that there's the whole presentation that's going to be there, and also the whole presentation on auto ship. Okay, I can't think of anything else. It was an amazing training. It was like that party that we had. I've never, right, Helen? What did you think of that party? Can't hear you. Take yourself off mute. Unmute yourself.
It was great. I have somebody here who's going to cut my hair.
Oh, good.
She just arrived.
All right. Helen, thanks for being on. Anyways, it was an amazing banquet. That's what it was like. I sat in my living room, put my computer in front of me, and just enjoyed myself. It was wonderful. And they sent us a whole box of gifts. And then you opened up the gifts at different times. They told you when to open it. And the grand gift was this. I guess I should say the grand gift comes on auto deposit this month. I think it's $4,000. I think that's what anyways, everybody gets cash. So that was nice, huh? So
Yes.
We had a big banquet, and then we get the auto deposit check, and
$3,000.
Yeah, what was it? Yeah, yours was, I think, 3,000 for Helen and 4 for Vickie.
Yep.
Yep, it was a very nice party. I wish you could have attended. And then they showed the videos, and then they gave us the very end. We got to open. Yes. All right. Have a good week. See you next week. Same time, same place. God bless. Be safe. Take care. And be sure you get your visual backgrounds too. Virtual backgrounds. Maybe I should talk about that next week. Virtual backgrounds so that you can.
I just got mine, and I got a green screen because of my computer, but I can change that. I don't have that stuff running through my face.
Oh, Dee, thank you for helping us today. And you know what, Dee? You got a green screen too. Where did you get that?
I ordered it online. It came directly to my house.
Really? Did it come directly to your house by Amazon? Really?
Mm-hmm. And the ring light that I got too.
Oh, I got a ring.
I got it all.
Catherine gave us a ring light. How's that?
Oh, that's nice.
Isn't that, it hooks onto your computer, and it's got the Jafra logo on it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, just right there. Comes right on. Wow, Dee, you were just moving up in the world. I'll tell you, I'm so impressed with all you're learning to do and everything. So, is that you, Marilyn?
Hi.
Hi, Marilyn. Glad to have you with us.
I have a granddaughter that has to wear a mask all the time for her medical training, and she's breaking out really bad. So this is going to be great for her to use.
It is going to be great. You're right, Marilyn. It has just got her name on it. I mean, it's going to be absolutely great. All right, everybody, wear your mask. Costco, Walmart, everybody's making us wear a mask. And just think of how many people are having skin problems because they have to wear a mask all the time and work with one on. So guess what? Clear Smart to the rescue.
Sounds wonderful. Thanks, Vickie.
Okay, bye, everyone. God bless. Take care. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.